Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I am going to start to do a bunch of videos. Well, I'm not going to do them consecutively for a brand, because I have some really good products. I think I'm going to do about 6 different videos, but I'm going to kind of space them out. So this is from a brand called Forager Project. And this is the product, and I will also have a link below this video to their website so you can check out all about them. They're a phenomenal company. They've been around since 2013. They call themselves Organic Plant-Based Creamery, and they actually have built their own creamery, and they're based out of San Francisco. So this is their organic, dairy-free, double cream coconut milk and cashew milk yogurt. It's unsweetened plain. It's got only 2 grams of sugar per serving. It's USDA certified organic. It's a 16-ounce container. It's also probiotic because it's a yogurt, and it's got live cultures. It's also certified vegan, kosher, soy-free, gluten-free. It's perishable, so you keep it refrigerated. And there are, let's see, so like a serving size would be 6 ounces, but I don't usually eat that much, and I'll tell you how I eat it. So then it's got a little bit of calcium. Nothing, everything else is kind of negligible. It's more about the fat. It's like it's double cream because it's got the 2 different coconut milk and cashew milk. And let's see what else I can tell you here. It's got 3 grams of protein for that serving, and it says here, the creamiest yogurt in our family, rich and velvety coconut cream, is blended with our traditionally cultured probiotic-based cashew milk. And I've already had this, and it's actually really good. So it comes in this container. It's quite big, so it'll last you a long time. And it doesn't say on here, like after you open it, when to use it by, meaning sometimes a product will say use within a week of opening, so I may have to find out that information and then share that with you from the company. So it comes like that. That's the cover, and then it comes with a foil top, and I'm going to open it and have some and then tell you some of my own ideas. You can actually make things with this. Some people make things with it, but I'm going to actually give you some ideas of what to do with it. So it's kind of like a creamy. So what they do to kind of thicken it is they use something called agar. You might not have heard of agar. Agar, it's also has another name. I can't remember the name right now. Canton. It's like flakes. It's something that thickens things. So I will show you. It's kind of like really kind of like almost gelatinous. I don't know if you could see that. How it looks kind of like a Jello. That's what it is. It's like a Jello. So it's kind of a different kind of consistency than you might be expecting. But to use it, it's kind of like more like a Jello yogurt, which is very interesting. So I'm just going to have a little taste here. I like it because it has that tang. I'm not going to stick my even though I'm the only one that eats this, it's better not to stick your spoon in double dip, because you might affect the bacteria, the probiotics. So, but it is really good. I like it has a tangy flavor. I also like that there's no added salt. Sometimes people put salt in the yogurts. And I don't think it needs it. It also has tapioca starch, locust bean gum, like I said, the agar and the live cultures. So what I've done some very interesting things with stuff like this. Is I've put them on different types of things. I've put them on like a cracker. One of them is Mary's Gone Crackers, which I've reviewed. I've put them on rice cakes. I've put them on something called corn thins. I've put them on other types of rice crackers, excuse me, in a wrap, but it might be a little not really watery. It's kind of gooey, or you can do that like a cabbage wrap or lettuce wrap or a coconut wrap. Another way I've used it is like in place of a dressing, like I'll take some and scoop it in my salad and mix it in. It's like a yogurt kind of a dressing, or as a base for a dressing, where you could put other things in it, like different kinds of herbs and spices and stuff like that. You could do it that way. I'm trying to think some other things. Oh, another way is like people like to put like a pasta sauce. So instead of putting a pasta sauce, I would use this, where I might add other things to it, things like turmeric, ginger, a little black pepper, some other herbs, and kind of give it and it looks cheesy, and maybe some nutritional yeast. So I kind of will make my own things to do that. So pasta, You can even put it on rice. I mean, the sky's really the limit. You can actually also, if you want to make it more into a dessert, sweeter, so you can add like some sweet different things like, you know, if you have like a date sugar or like a coconut sugar, and then like things I would put in like maca or I'm trying to think what else I would like in there. You know, or you make it kind of like a protein-rich dessert where you could put hemp powder and this, so there's so many. The sky's the limit with what you can do with it, and it's really good flavor. I like the tanginess of it, kind of more tart. But if you want to sweeten it up and make it as a dessert, because it also has that pudding-like consistency already because of the agar, and which makes it really nice. And it's a very good quality company. They do everything right, and I'm looking forward to also reviewing some of their other products. Some I've never tried before, some I have already, but I tend to use this differently, so I won't eat it. I don't eat it per se as a yogurt. I use it more as a spread or a dressing or a pudding or a sauce, because you can kind of do it that way. I don't necessarily, I don't kind of thin it out, but you can if you want. I just don't want to add any liquid or water to it, so I just use it the way it is. It doesn't really need it. Like if you added, like, you know, if you wanted to add lemon juice to it, you can. But yeah, so really it can be used in a savory way, in a sweet way. It can be used, like I mentioned, all these different ideas, and you might have your own ideas. So if you have some other interesting ideas, you can always, you know, leave a comment below the video and let me know. So this is delicious. I love it. So I'll be enjoying this for a while, and it does tend to hold up really good as far as like. It doesn't spoil. I mean, like I say, other brands usually have a date on here, or not a date necessarily, a use-by date, like once opened, used within a certain amount of days. But I'll find out if they have that. But I found that I've used it for a while and it doesn't go bad. And this is, since it's a large container, it will last a lot longer. So again, this is Forager Project Organic Dairy-Free Double Cream Coconut Milk and Cashew Milk Yogurt. It's their unsweetened plain. And that's the other thing. They do make products that are sweetened, but and the sweetener they use is not something I'm a fan of, which is cane sugar. And I'm hoping maybe they'll change that and they could use something else instead of cane sugar. Maybe coconut sugar or date sugar, to me, is much better as far as quality. Or there's many other options. There's also, I'm trying to think of some of the other options that are out there that people use. Monk fruit. So there's many other options. So, but I prefer to get the unsweetened plain because then it leaves it as what we call like a canvas. Meaning it's a blank canvas, so I could do what I want with it. Because once you put it in a sweetener, you're kind of married to that taste. So I prefer, you know, everything I buy as far as like yogurts and stuff like that, I always buy unsweetened. Or if they do have sweetness, it's usually with fruit or things like dates, which I'm okay with. But I think you should definitely try this out. Check them out online, and you will not be disappointed. It is a great company, and I highly recommend it. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.